Well, today marks 1 year since the school shooting at Madison's Abundant Life Christian School. It took the lives of Ruby Vergara, a 14-year-old student, and Aaron West, a 42-year-old substitute teacher.
6 other people were hurt, 2 of them with life-threatening injuries. It's a day the community, of course, will never forget, including the heroes who stepped in to save as many people as possible.
Our Montse Ricosa sat down with doctors at UW Health who treated the children as they reflect 1 year after this tragedy.
Because the first, I think, emotion that you have or thought when you see something like that is a little bit of shock of, is this real?
Those kids probably should have died that day.
Dr. Nicholas Cunnell and Dr. Megan Gussick were 2 of the medical staff at UW Health caring for the victims of the Abundant Life Christian School shooting on December 16th.
I immediately just jumped in my vehicle and began driving to the scene.
Dr. Gussick, an EMS physician arriving to the school where 2 were killed and 6 others injured. Sammy Garduño Martinez and River Clardy were the 2 students who suffered the worst injuries. 1 year later, the memorial is gone, but the scars remain.
I think everybody still has that moment when you see that it's a kid where your heart still sinks, but then it's almost like you zip that armor back up and you're just ready to go. You know that it matters even more now that you have to be on your game to take care of this kid so that you can save their life.
After you clocked out, that armor can fall. How did you cope that night or the following days?
Yeah, so it was a long day. I'm not mentally prepared to sort of handle, the things that I saw and witnessed that day.
Sammy and River were brought here to the emergency department with life-threatening injuries. Doctors say it was their training that made all the difference.
Our training means everything, especially for critical incidents like this where you don't have a lot of time to think and you need to fall back on your training.
Preparations, which Dr. Cunnell says happen monthly to make them efficient and successful.
Anytime that there's a lot of things that have to happen quickly and have to be done right in these critical scenarios, you want it to feel like rote memory, that you are just, you know exactly what to do.
Though training helps treat patients, it doesn't take away the emotional toll on the emergency responders, especially as parents.
It wasn't until I got in my car immediately following that press conference that I sort of was able to let that emotional armor fall off. And the first thing I did was go and pick up my own kid and just hugged him really, really tight that day.
On this anniversary, Dr. Gussick reflects on the heartbreak and hope.
It was really intense emotions to have to sort of process. But then through that, as the weeks kind of went by, I went from having this really sort of sadness surrounding the event to actually transitioning to pride. And the group that came together that day to respond to this really horrific event.
As the victims recovered, Dr. Gussick organized reunions between first responders and family members to help all in their healing.
Those reunions were just so powerful, and the emotions that were there from both, the kids, their parents, but then the first responders. It was, I think, such a healing moment that we don't ever get to see.
While no one wants to see our community face another situation like this, Dr. Gussick feels confident they'd be prepared to jump into action and save lives again.
And if every step of that chain of events hadn't been the way it transpired, those kids would have died. And I do think that comes from the training, the response, and just the amazing care that all of the first responders, from the law enforcement to our paramedics to then our hospital staff. I think it is truly a miracle, and it's so nice to see when things turn out in a positive way despite such a horrific event.
In Madison, Montse Ricosa, CBS 58 News.
River Clardy went home from the hospital on January 30th. Sammy Garduño Martinez was transferred to a rehab facility in Chicago in October, where he is still relearning basic functions like walking and talking.
And you can actually see our exclusive interview with Sammy's mother talking about his recovery on our website right now, CBS58.com.